G'day, g'day, g'day. Keith Malumbi here. MathematicalKM for those chess watchers, but this is not chess. Kevin Sheedy might disagree with that, but this is supercoach. Keith, I'm just going to show this new squiggle football game by Max Barry from the very famous squiggle.afl website, where all the university computer models are brought together and compete with each other, tipping the real AFL. So let's try this new game from Steam. Create new team. Who do we want to be? Oh, I think the Rockeby Rockets. Now the players are all AFL, but team names are a little more protected. We'll go with male. Create the team. Senior coach of the Rockeby Rockets. We've got a 1-year contract. The board believes in us. We shall see. Start the process. Before too long, we'll have 18 players on there, but they do start us off gently. The recruiter's been trawling for hungry players. Let's see the first bunch. Now you can see the little graph. Let's get me out of the way. That's next season, 2 seasons, 4 seasons. You can see this is how that player is going to travel into the future. So he's actually got quite the future. And at any point you can see their offense, their midfield, and their defense parameters. So that's Jonathan Griffin. And what have we got here? This guy's only got 2 seasons in him. Daniel Curry, and then he's gone. Tom Campbell also goes for a while. But it looks to me like this Griffin looks to be the best ruckman. So we'll sign him. And we could drag him into the ruck or auto place. And we now have a ruckman. We go recruit. And you'll notice this guy's a midfielder. Midfielder, utility. A utility you can move around, and that can be handy. But he's only got 1.3.3.1. He's only got 1 more year in him. And, you know, only 1 more year in this guy. He's going to get better next year. But this guy's not quite as good, but we've got a bit more. He'll be around for a while. Well, let's hope we can replace someone. And you can see the bar graphs at a glance are the offense, midfield, defense. This can be in the midfield. And this Clueyer, he's going to get better next year. Actually, no, he's not. He's a little bit worse. But for this year, to win this year, let's sign him. So, in he goes. Okay, so half forwards, we've got a choice of a utility. Tom Hanley, Jared Falau, obviously a giant. Giant of a man. This might be his last year right now. We'll take Jared Falau. Israel! It's Izzy! There you go, they are real players. If Izzy Falau can be called a real player. We'll sign him. He's got a little bit of offense there. But Israel Falau in the team. There you go. And we're going to get a centre half back. You can see, looking at how far the graphs go into the future is a big part of it. It's a lot of management of your list. Not something I was all over the first time I played. Won a premiership and then half my team retired and got sacked the following year. So Zach Johnson got a defense of 2.0. but this is his final year. James Madden, 2.4, so slightly higher. Next year, not really so good. So he's not going to be as good after a season or two, but he does have 2 more seasons in him. Whereas a utility, but he's, especially for this year, because we need a half back, his defence is 0.0. So he will get better next year, more as a forward with the offence, but I think we'll go with a stronger defence for this year and still be around next year. Now we get assistant coaches. You can have 2 of them, and they will give you, and by the way, you can see the total for my offence line, my midfield line, and my defence line. This guy will give +4 to the defence, but he might quit. 5% chance of quitting after each game. +1 to the offence. More expensive rerolls when you get choices as you manage the list through the season. Well, midfield +4, but takes away some development when you lose. I reckon we'll go with him. Roll the dice. And with the offence, we've only got the 1 slot at the moment. Take +4 in the midfield. We go dismiss. Let's enter the league. We're going to be in the Bush League. Woo! And you can see that after the Bush League, starter group, we'll get the main group. And then this will change. Sometimes you get to be in WA, which I like, but Queensland State League probably, and then to South Australia, SANFL, Victoria State League. I got as far as winning that premiership, and then in the National League, I did not last long, so we'll see how we go with this. So let's go in the Bush League. You can see all the teams we're playing against, the Sunbury Saucepans, the Portraits, Duffel Bags. Enter that starter group. In we go. Bring it. League ladder. First up, before we play the Mount Pleasant Portraits, it's time to figure out a game plan. Okay. Develop game plan. We've got 3 which are available to us. And depending on the game plan, up here you see the chance of winning. Let him cook, 69. Slingshot, which is running it through the centre half back. See the centre half back gets +1.2, and it's times 1.5. It all comes out, and you can see in the 73%. First use is big focus on the ruck in our game plan, and that's 71. So our best chance is to slingshot through half back. So we pick our game plan. Oh, and we've got max game plans too. We've got to get rid of one. I'm not so confident about always going through the ruck. We don't have a prestige franchise player in the ruck at the minute. Let him cook is always, it's a focus on our most advantageous matchup anywhere on the field. Like to keep that. Slingshot, centre half back, like that a bit. Let's get rid of the first use. There's our 2 game plans. We've got a 73% chance. Round 1. Game day. Heat map. Who's doing stuff? Izzy Folau. Woohoo! You can see the score and the score worm as it goes across to the end of the game. Quarter 4, final score. We win by 17. Nice. Okay, whenever you win, you tend to get 2 boxes in this Innovate. Nice start with a win. Get a bit of spirit in the place. Your next batch of recruits are lined up. We're going to get to our 18 players with a bit of time here. So let's go recruit. And if that Innovate, when it fills the 3 boxes, you get 2 boxes for a win, 1 if you lose. After 3 boxes, Innovate lets you do things like hiring new coaches, bits and pieces. But for the next little while at least, we will definitely get a recruit made available after each round. Just to show you, this guy's in his last season. He's had a bit of a career in the past. Some magic coaching tricks will let you turn back time and go back a year. So, but at the moment, no thank you, Mr. Defar. Liam Summer, halfway through his career. He's not that good right now, but next year he's going to be quite the forward. And, got a bit of midfield and defence about him as well. So he looks pretty good. And, gee, this guy, going to peak a little bit later, but he's going to peak higher. And he's got 6 years in him. I'm actually going to go and sign Garner. There we go. And he's going to go in as a midfielder now. I do like that auto place. When you've been looking at people, you just click anywhere and that gets rid of their thing so that you can see the league ladder. You can see that we're going to be playing the Clueyer Crystallizers, who lost last time. Our total team strength seems to be 7.3 at the moment. That's this strength column. Us Rockets are at 7.3. The Clueyer Crystallizers are 2.9, so that's looking okay. Let's go game plan. You can see who we're playing up against. 76 or 71. We'll stay slingshotting through our centre half back. Play match. It's not always going to be this easy, folks. Just be aware. But that's 2 in a row. Very beautiful. And we should get an Innovate chance because we should get past that 3-box limit with this win. And let's go straight to Innovate, actually. +5 to our midfielder. And together, when a player enters season first in votes or goals, we gain 4 of those Innovate box. Rerolls cost 1 more than usual because you can reroll what we're seeing right here. I've got 1 extra box. I could hit reroll right now. Defense +2 reduces yips. And Let Him Cook version 2. That will improve the Let Him Cook game plan that we've already got. And I think we're going to go with that. So that the multiplier on the Let Him Cook just went a little higher. So that's kind of a nice thing to have. We get the recruit chance. James Frawley, Stuart Camry. Let's have a look. We've got a spot for a midfielder, but we do have a utility who can move around if that becomes handy with that type of thing. Let's have a look at Stuart Camry. Oh, he's at the end of that long career. Whereas James Frawley is also right at the end. Well, they're all at the end. So who's the best right now out of this lot? Let's see, our current halfback got defence at 2.4. No, he's not going to do better there. 0.4, 0.6. So for a free agent for just this season, we're going to go with Samson Ryan. And in he goes. Who are we playing? The Saucepans. They're on top. Their strength there, oh no, other than us, 4.8 to 7.7. By the by, if you ever want to hold down shift, left shift, you'll notice the guys who are retiring just disappear. Guys with a long time, no need to worry about them, go grey, and the ones with in between coloured. So in terms of list management and looking at who you want to recruit and such like. So let's see, 64% chance with the slingshot through halfback, and let him cook, and you can see that the halfback has got orange leaf around it. Let him cook. Our best matchup for this particular game is Collier Dawkins on Baldwin. And that's 65, that's 64. We're actually better off focusing in the midfield there. So we'll change to using let him cook and play match. Game day. You can see the heat map. I still can't believe Izzy Folau, one of our... He's got a couple of goals, 3 goals to Izzy Folau there. 4. No wonder he's playing AFL. Victory by 25 points. So that'll give us 2 more. And this is team strength prediction based on how the players are going. We know how they're going to change in their careers with their strengths next year. Currently, the team strength is 7.7, and in 1 year's time, it's currently going to be dropping. Well, I mean, as you know, we've got a couple of guys retiring. So let's go. We have enough for an innovate. That's a whole different plan. Steer the play through your fullback. We don't really have one. Now, at the moment, a couple of different coaches. Defence +5 with slingshotting through the centre half back. Plus on defence would be nice. And +1, an extra game plan option. Underperforming grand finals. Oh, don't know about that. Reduces the yips. That's the opposite. I'm going to take that plus to the defence. Oh, and they're letting us have the second coach now. So we've got the add to the midfield and the add to the defence. Bit of a grand final problem, but let's get there and we'll be happy. And that extra add to our strength by having him. Take him out, we go from 7.7 to 9.4. So 7.7 still would have been the strongest, but not by as much as what we are now. Let's go recruit, and we are going to be getting a fullback. Silvani's a good defensive name, but I think Alex might be at the end of his career there. Still he is 2.8 if there isn't a longer term option. Okay. This guy's going to end up being quite the forward with 7.5. If we take him, it's going to be a bit of a shuffle, but this guy is a guy with a future. And Peter Laddams, not much. I'm going to go for the longer term, take Sam Wiedemann. And Our future forward is learning the trade at fullback. I guess that actually does make a little bit of sense. Now we're going to be playing these duffel bags. Shouldn't be too bad, he says. Okay, let him cook. 70, slingshot 72. That addition to our defensive strength coming in handy there. Play match. Trade bargains are found, and trading, have to do a bit of that. When you innovate, you can go for trade. If they've got too many of one type of player, you can get bargains. So victory by 38. We won't have an innovate this time, but probably the game after, assuming. Building nicely. The board won't be happy if all the players retire at the end of the season. It's left shift to see who's going to be retiring and monitor our long-term trend with the line chart on the right, showing the team's strength. It's going to build up, but next year it's not looking quite as good. Yeah. Okay, so let's recruit. Again, we want somebody with a bit of future. This guy's Mr. Right now, with only this year and next year. But I tell you what, 2.4 is a strong forward, and next year he's going to be even better. But he's only got this season and the next season in him. Luke Pedler. Going to peak in 3 years. Going to be pretty good, and he's going to be around for quite a while. Armat. I think he's got 1.6 now. It's not that bad. Next year it doesn't drop too much, and then up to 5.4, and then he's probably the best deal over time. So we'll take him. Wiedemann becomes a real forward, and Armat is up playing fullback. Doesn't really want to be there. Okay, we've got 50% with slingshot. Let him cook. I think the greyed out ones, this is new to this game for me now, is a player playing completely out of position, so they don't play as well. But we've got 54% chance, and that's going through the middle here. How are we going to go against these squid? Come on, you Rockets. After each run, you can unlock more players. Yeah, we're getting to our 18 on the field as we build up to it. Well, we had a strong start, but they're coming back. Win by 11. Let's have a look at trading this time when we go into the innovate. I'm going to recruit first, because you never know, we might trade. He's at the end of his career. This guy's got a couple of years. I think having somebody with a couple of years is worth it for us at this point in time. An actual backman in there. 10.3, we're doing well. But let's go into innovate. And let's have a look at trade. We drag anybody who we're looking to trade into this grey bar at the bottom. These are the people who are available. And you can see most of these guys, you can click on them. And yep, McCarthy. The only one who's nearly retired is Cooney. Let's see, who have we got who... Izzy Folau is good right now, very good right now, but he's going to be retiring, but they can go no deal and not even close, or but keep talking. If we throw Ahmad in, do they need him? No. So just Robert Ahmad. We can get a half forward or a utility. And a utility with a bit longer. I think you've seen that getting them. I'm going to take that trade. And of course a utility is not going to be greyed out anywhere on the ground. So I've got he's out there on the wing and happy. So 66 or 64, we'll go let him cook. And that's taking advantage of our full forward matchup. Let's go. What's the score worm? Or the actual numbers here. You can see the quarter two. Half time, we're up by a bit. We got close there for a moment, but that's a big win for us. Victory by 20. We go done. This is our last game before the finals. And we get to put on another wing. And we can innovate. Let's go recruit. Nearly retired and not that good. Quite the future. Not a super special player, but he will get better. And he'll end up being, you know, a little bit of a defender. And this guy's going to end up being a bit more of a forward and, you know, quite the forward. I'm going to sign him. Our players shuffle around and we now have a strength of 10.6, which there is a 9.8 and a 9.4, but we're doing quite well. Let's go for the innovate. Swingman, you can most advantaged utility player. We have a couple of utilities. Can't acquire forwards if you hire him, but you get +6 to your defence. Offence +2, and you get a bunch of innovate squares should we win the whole lot. I'm going to take him. Put him out there. And get rid of that underperforming grand finals and go for a bonus if we win the flag. Dismiss. Game plan. 49. Because we lost that big defence bonus. Oh, we'll go with let him cook. Fingers crossed on a 49% chance. I mean, I dare say we're going to make the finals anyway, but come on, let's go. Come on, you Rockets. Let's go, Rockets. Let's get by 15 points. We'll take it. Yeah, strength has dropped a little there. Made it to the finals. No innovate, but we do get a recruit. Let's have a look. Alga has got 0.7's his best there. 0.2. He's going to be a better ruck next. Oh no, he's dropping off, but what's our current ruck? Is far superior. We'll sign him. Best place for you, mate. Sit on that bench. Okay, coming into the finals. Play the semi-final. I hope I was in the right game plan. 29-26. Oh, we're down. we are going to lose by a goal. Or a little more in the end. Lost by 16. Oh, I do believe we have a second chance. That gives us a chance to recruit. Wow, okay. A 2.6 defender who's going to be a defender for a while. He's going to be really good next year. Or a 4.4. It's going to be worse next year. But that 4.4 defender to try and win the stuff now. I'm going to sign him. Straight into fullback. And our strength up to 12. Oh, we haven't got their strengths in a thing here. Alright, let's go. Game plan. 62 or 62. Okay. Let him cook. Oh, no, let him cook. Play the prelim. Fingers crossed with a 62% chance in the prelim. Let's make a picture out of these portraits. Come on, you Rockets. Yep, victory by 8 points. We won the prelim final. Okay, so we are into the grand final of the Bush League. We've got an innovate and a recruit. Let's recruit first. Not super good. Hislop. Not super good. Stronger defender. None of these guys have got a huge future in front of them, but like the Giants, it's Sam. Recruit Sam Daly. He actually makes it on as a winger. Well, let's hold the left shift down. And you can see with enough bench players to cover what's happening there. But next year's strength is still looking a bit down. Let's go innovate. Bit of trade bait there, potentially. If we were to trade... Gee... Some of these midfielders, that's where we're a bit lacking. Okay, but let's go have a look. What are they going to offer? Oh, accelerate, by the way, takes a player 1 year artificially forward on their track. So if they're becoming better with time, you can accelerate them. You can get another free recruit in. Or you can go in for a bit of a trade. Take a punt and do a recruit. Okay. Well, he's got a few seasons in him, but not really all that super good, but we'll get him. Straight on the bench. At least we've got a full bench. Let's get into this grand final, driven on a flag. 61 or 55, we'll go let him cook. Mainly coming through our fullback. Play the grand final, 61% chance. Can we win the Bush League? You see squids. Izzy Flowers only got one, but Jonathan Griffin for... Oh, look at Izzy. Izzy's kicked 5 goals. We have won the grand final. Go the Rockets. Okay, the season's done and dusted. We've got a board meeting we have to go to. Let's go to the board meeting. An alarming player list for next season. A bit of a drop. They're still delighted. We won the grand final. High percentage, 9-1 career record. Everybody likes us. But it's going to be a little bit hard at the start because, let's go shift, you can see we're going to be losing a few people. And some of the players, just look at Jonathan Marsh, not so good next year. That happens. But in still culture, you can have up to 3 things that these coaches give you just into the culture of your team. So we can pick driven or, let's see, what does that do? When you lose a game, you lose 1 innovate. No, we don't really want that for our culture. Let's go and still culture. The only real choice is driven. The gaining 5 innovate boxes when you win a grand final. So that's now part of the team, even when this particular coach is replaced by somebody else. The Rockets are still a driven team. So we're going to end the season. Season review. Izzy Folau got the goal kicking. Of course, he's retired now, so that doesn't really help. And most votes, Collier Dawkins, 5th in the league. So, awards. The Rockeby Rockets, fond farewell to 2 club servants. Goodbye, Izzy. Goodbye, Ryan. And there's all the games. You can replay any that you want. It's just the same as watching it happen in the first place. We say done. And now, with the players that we have, including those on the bench, if you click auto place, we no longer have any on the bench. And you might also note that the rest of the half forwards, half backs and back pockets, they're all open. So we are actually short 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players, which is at least we're going to have a couple of innovates from there. There's going to be 2 of them. So that can be 2 recruits. And there's a draft. We'll just get it up to the start of the next season in the next league. And then I'll end this video. And you'll have seen the full Bush League. So the draft. And if you're looking to see what we need, you can click here to make it go big or small. We're not going to get an early choice because we won the whole lot. And again, looking at Ladham's brilliant right now, but it's his last year. No, probably looking to get some, not a very good draft from that point of view. Jake Spencer looks to be the only one with any future, or at least, a number of years, so we'll draft him. He's a utility, you can put him anywhere on the field, that's also handy. Now let's see. Well, given they're not going to last long, let's take a look. 1.4, 2.4. But he's a ruckman. It's our ruckman, Griffin-like at the moment, 1.7. He will go worse and then better again, so maybe the ruck choice isn't the worst one. So, click to get rid of that. Bring it back. Peter Adams. And half forward. Draft complete. Now we can go place everybody again. And we're sort of 3 positions shy, but also Jonathan Griffin, a ruckman's playing back pocket, so that's kind of interesting as well. Enter a league. we're definitely going into the main Bush League, the main group. And you can see our strength 9.7. We're the worst by far. But we do have a couple of innovates. Oh, only 2, in fact. And I'm really thinking we want to recruit or trade. Try and get rid of that extra ruckman. We'll go recruit. Player with a lot of future. We'll take him. Okay. 9.8, so that's going up a little. We've got one more innovate. Overperform as an underdog. That's going to be us. And let's take he's mid +9. Take the mid +4 Grouchy off. This guy on. That took us up to 11.1. So it's, and we're going to overperform when we are the underdog as well. We need to reach the grand final to be promoted to the State League. And let's see, a couple of players short, but we've done our 2 innovates and that made us a bit better. Our strength of 11.1 is still the worst, but it's not as far worse. And this guy you can't fire mid-season, but that's okay. Let's go game plan. 38 or 31, well, we'll go with 38. Play match. And away we go. Come on, you Rockets. Oh, it's close. And they pulled away. 8-point defeat. Now, I know we're only 11.1, but these established teams will have a full roster out there. We do not. And recruit. I don't know how much career you've got left, son, but look at those bar graphs. And you're a utility as well. This is his last year, but we can use him. So we'll sign him. Okay, we've signed him. And we're up to 13.6. And looking at these strengths, 13.6 is very close to the duffel bags. And we've still got a ruckman playing in the halfback and also missing a half-forward flank. It was always going to be a little bit tough. And this is coming into round 2 in the better Bush League, the higher one up. So you've got an idea of how the whole game works, and list management and innovating and coaches. And it's quite a lot to it, quite a lot of fun. And whilst the team names are interesting, all the players are the AFL players that we know and love. I can't believe Izzy Flower was my champ in the first year in the Bush League. But I will say goodbye. And you've had a bit of a look at how you two can put Kevin Sheedy to shame and Mick Malthouse and be the super coach in the AFL. So, bye from the Mathematical KM.